Hello Firebirds, welcome back to another video, and today we are playing Superliminal. Today our goal is to speedrun Superliminal, see how fast we can beat the game, and let's get right into it.
Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic.
Awesome.
Located
I love that.
right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt.
Yay,
Make
we're
your
getting
dreams
treatment.
come true.
Let's do this. Now we just try to beat the game as fast as we can, and I'll try to explain my process of thinking and how to play and whatnot as we go. And this whole game is based on perception is reality, so how you see it when you grab it, that is how it'll be. This makes it really small, and it makes it bigger if you see it bigger.
Monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt
Objects can't go through these like warpy rooms,
state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
and you can grab things through anything like this. And if you see how I see it getting bigger, it gets bigger just because that's my perception. That's how I see it. They also have a lot of trippy things like this.
Confirmed.
It's just
you can
paint.
move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and listen to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation
Also,
protocol,
from the
and that my
distance
voice
you
has been
grab
explicitly
something,
chosen to remind
it will
you
stay
that I am
that
not a part
distance
of your
unless you
patient
get
care team.
closer or further.
I do not care.
So every time you go through one of those
During
doors, that's
eyelids,
another
you
level.
will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities.
And this is how you learn that if you're far away, it'll stay far away. Because you need to hit this button way down here, and since I was at a distance at the start, it stayed that distance.
All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical
This
mental state.
is the same
If
thing.
you believe your mental state
stay
was
this far,
compromised by
and you have to stick it
Somnosculpt,
above
please
the wall.
provide a comprehensive rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
This is a looped room. It'll just go to the same spot. This, simply that opens the second door, this opens the first door. So if we make this really big and go onto both buttons, then we can, and then we go to the next level, and that's on both. So now they're both open.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnosculpt orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay
You have to
in
make this
proceeding through the
whatever
final
it's called,
doorway
like
as indicated.
cheese or cake or whatever, but you have to make it really big, and it has to hit the wall to knock it down. You can use any object you see nearby. They have a bunch of different loading screens that are really funny and really cool. And now we're on to the next section. And there's a certain hour that you finish the game. And that alarm clock will continue to go up until you finish the game. Or until the time you wake up. It's all about perception, and this isn't actually a door. This comes out. That isn't anything. This is just a room that goes in. It's very wonky. Then you have these that you make really big, and you use to climb. So you use it to climb up. Oh my gosh. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. That'll work. So, the goal is to beat the game in under 30 minutes, because that is how you get the speedrunner achievement, or like the lowest one. There's one for an hour and one for 30 minutes. We're trying to get the one in 30 minutes.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special.
These are
So
all
special,
about
in
lining
fact,
it
that
up.
we have no
So this
idea where you are.
this lines up, and then you
Not to
get the
worry,
cube.
We're working on it.
And it's the same thing for this next section. If you see this and this, it has paint there. So you can line it up right here. Now this lines up to finish this little area that wasn't done. So now this will open up. And this has a spot that you can walk on the back here. So this is the only cube you need for these next parts. Because of this, makes it really easy. Because you can just climb up it. And then you take this cube, because you need it for the second section, because we're doing this again. We're doing more of the lining things up. We're lining up the door, take it apart, and now it opens it.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just
This is
popping
another
in
one of
to give
those.
you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully
There's nothing
you
up
prefer
there. The
frequent
only thing that's
updates
up there
to
is
being
for
reminded that
achievements.
you are completely lost.
So like there's fire alarms and extinguishers and stuff, so that's the only reason why to go up there. The real door's right here.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually
Now this
wake
room,
you up.
all the paintings are the same, and
You
every
should
other room
also
it's only
find
been
a variety
clouds,
of
and they're all
emergency
been
exit
different.
signs that
These
should
have a
lead
moon
you
in
to
it,
them.
and they're all the
Will
same,
all of this work?
to show you that you have to grab the moon.
Absolutely. Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In
Right
the
here
event
is the
that this
exit.
elevator does not wake you up, please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example, if you see your parents, please punch them
I
in the
love
face
this.
as hard
I
as you
love
can
this
and
phrase.
immediately run away.
It's a hilarious phrase. If you see your parents, punch them in the face and run away as fast as you possibly can. That's amazing. Now it's 4 a.m. When do we wake up? I don't know. I do. But that doesn't matter. We speedrun.
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy, but who
Like
have become
us.
trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions imply a failure of orientation, which reflects negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
What was it? Right here. Have to remember, it's been a bit since I've played and I'm still trying to do
Professional
this.
tip, the average adult can only withstand 3 to 5 dreams per night. Once this threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your
There we
mind
go.
will suffer an explosive mental overload, reorienting you for the emergency exit protocol. Please
There's one
subject
level I'm not
yourself to
excited for
explosive
because it
mental
takes forever.
overload.
I don't know like the actual way of doing it, so it makes it really difficult. But we'll see. Maybe I'll do it really fast this time. Oh, come on. There we go.
Please note that a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable
Hey.
of suboptimal suggestions.
Thank you.
Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
This will split into pieces. And then we just jump up using these pieces. This you take off and you can run in. It's kind of interesting. And now there's the elevator right here. Moving on to the next section. Feeling lucky, punk. It's not done yet. 5 a.m. Look at that, that hasn't been here before.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and despite touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be
This is
experiencing
the
feelings
only
of
section
worthlessness and
that is-
self-doubt.
Yep,
Why
that
do I
is
feel
like
everything is going wrong,
horror-like,
even
where you
when
feel
the sun is shining?
This is like the only like horror-like area, I guess you could say it is. Some people don't like it, so that's up for you to decide as you watch. This part, sometimes people just hate it because it's been such like a good game, like as in like nothing like that until now, because that's the only thing. Beans, guys, beans. Now we just run over here and we go over here. Die, guys. For diet. We're getting locked out. This has a pathway here. You just have to look for it in the shadow. Here's the end of the pathway. So here you have to take a leap of faith and you will always make it. If you jump right at the end there.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you.
If you don't like
Kind you know
blood,
everyone
there's a
else is
very
enjoying.
little, but
And
there is
that's
some.
exactly
So
why we're here to help.
this part you always look this direction, because then you can see this staircase here. Then we run over here. We
Warning.
grab
You were advised to
this sign
subject
here.
yourself to explosive mental overload by descending into additional dreams, but have
We
now
grab
descended into a
this
dream
sign
within a dream
for
instead,
light.
disorienting yourself even further.
because we come back
You are
here
responsible for
and we go
failing
through
to
here.
make this crucial distinction.
We jump up here and we just follow the path. That's why I grab this light, because it makes it 10 times easier and quicker. Unless you remember it. Then of course you can just run through it really fast. I don't have that part memorized. This part I do, and I don't need a light for it, but you'd put a light on the other side to shine over here, so you could see the pathway right up here to go through this hallway.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation
We don't follow instructions.
protocol.
I'm just gonna run through. Actually, never mind. Here, I want to show you guys this. This is really funny. If you go back, that shows up. Just a pawn comes out of the doorway. But let's keep going really fast. I don't want to take too much time showing you these fun little things because I'm trying to get done in 30 minutes. Enjoy avocados. Those signs are fun. 6 o'clock, guys. Oh, look, it's back to normal. We woke up this time. Not. We actually need this door. Everything in there's locked down so you can't use it. Oh, I liked that music. Sadness. We can't go that way. We have to go this way, and we use this as a staircase to jump over the wall to go through here. This is actually a door, even though it doesn't look like it.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways.
Also,
and
you can
other
right
side
click to put
effects
things
which
back
have
in
not yet been
place,
discovered or
which is very
cannot
helpful.
be understood.
That'll come in handy later. Do you like the little smiley face? It's gone. This, you just have to do this and use an apple to knock the other apple off. Eventually, this will go, if it wants to be nice to me. Come on. Come on. There we go. This is the part that I don't know actually how to do, like, whatever the correct way is. But there is a way that sometimes works for me. We'll see if it wants to work right now. You just spam it until it gets to here, and then you spam it all the way up till it makes it to the top. You start getting screwed when you get that low. You want to try to keep it as red as you can before it gets up here. Because once when it starts getting to like that green layer, that's when it starts getting unlikely that it'll... Because there's a point to which you stop being able to duplicate. So you don't want to get to that point. Hopefully, this will come all the way. Nope. I wasn't far enough. I didn't quite get it. I'm pretty sure if I get rid of these though. So, that means I just have to do it again. This is the part that always takes me the longest. And commonly, this is why I never could get the speedrun. There we go. Okay, we got it up here. I just hope we can go far enough. There we go, we got it. Phew. That took a lot of time. We only have 10 minutes left now.
Warning.
I don't know if we'll be able to get
Pierce
it.
is frantically submitting
I'm running
numerous
as fast
spelling
as I
and
can
grammar
now.
mistakes into the standard orientation protocol in a desperate attempt to counsel you. I have no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
Jeez.
Attention. Dr.
It's
Pierce
starting to
continues
get
to input
very
significant
stressful.
errors. I will interpret his basic
Whew.
ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor school. VR has never been a mistake. I can help you, but I also do not know how.
Next
Transmission
elevator.
ends.
Phil's friendly family produce.
Hello. Name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn. To the somnosculp...
Nui. Oh yes, the relaxing room. Ah, we can relax now. We could just stop the speedrun here, guys. Goodbye. I'm relaxing. Nah, I'm joking. We're going as fast as we can.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
This gauges height, so since it's small, I could jump over it, but if it was big, I couldn't have. And if we come out on this side, make it bigger, because now it's the front entrance, then we can fit through this door. I just hope I made it big enough. I didn't, dang it. Wasting time. Can't be doing that. That should be good. I swear, if it's too small, I hate my life. It's even smaller. It didn't get smaller because of a chair. Now, it's big enough. You have to make it really big. But I was just being an idiot. Here we go.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be
You make this fan really big so it can blow the Jenga down, and then the door will land perfectly every time. I'm pretty sure. I've never had it land any other way. And then it'll be perfect. Then you grab the window, you make it big enough so you can run in, you could jump in, and then you just go to the door. And this one will always be your height, so then it's back to normal. This part took me a long time to figure out the first time, but that's why I remember how to do it. So it'll be really fast. I'm only have 7 minutes, so I'm running as fast as I can right now. It's getting really hard. I'm getting very nervous.
The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity.
You make big,
it won't spare you from the
so
cage
you
of
can
death,
jump up and go
the
through
pain of
the
disease,
door.
the cruelty of time, the cold shell of
Oh my
human
gosh.
nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do,
This is my
don't
way of doing it
focus
to
on
get it
that.
bigger, because you can't jump on it if it's too big. So then you just go through here. And then you grab this. And you get really far away from it. And you put it right there. Oh, no. It didn't want to go where I wanted it to go. You put it right there. So then you can go through the door. So this will come out here. Now you can run in. Probably should have made that bigger. Because now I'm really small and really slow. Oh god, I really should have made that bigger.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823
Oh my gosh.
emergency protocols.
Every single one.
This will
That's
assist
crazy.
us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations.
That's crazy.
Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate
No,
the
not this
emergency
part,
exit
not this
protocol
part.
shortly.
I hate this part so much. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna run as far away as I can. See if I can put it on top and go downward. I don't know. This part's always been hard. I hate you. Why'd you have to fall? Oh my gosh, I don't think we're gonna do it. We could do it in an hour, but no way in 30 minutes at this point. Seriously. Oh my god. I hate this. Wait, can I just put it in there? Oh, there's no way it was that simple this entire time. I hate my life. Come on. Just bring me over. Let me jump over it. There we go. Yes, 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 yes! Oh my gosh. I don't think we can do it in 3 minutes though. I think there's too much. Well, I guess we'll see. But I'm pretty sure that you can't finish in 2 minutes. That's just sad. So close yet so far. Well, it was worth a try. We attempted it, and we failed. We're also so close to the end, too.
Emergency exit
We're so
protocol
close.
initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
This part takes a while, and you just have to wait for it. There is nothing you
Error
can do.
analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating.
We only have 30
Improved
seconds, and we're
hypothesis.
screwed.
Patient
That is so
requires
sad.
additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion:
Thanks for
emergency
sticking
exit
with me.
protocol cannot
We'll
proceed.
finish the game, but
Emergency exit protocol has been emergency
that's just
destroyed.
sad. I tried so hard.
Instruction: continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
This is like the very end of the game, but we just went past 30 minutes. Like, we're so close. We could probably finish it within 5 minutes. That's how close I think we are, I'm pretty sure. This part you just keep going back to here, and back to here, and back to here, until you get to the part where you grab this painting. Come on. Here we go. That was actually a different part that I was thinking about, but whatever. We'll get there really soon. It's right here. Okay.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. Thank you for completing the Somnosculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before we begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the
We're gonna
finite
start falling.
and fragile nature of the dream state.
And now we just run over here to the door. Then we jump through. Then we knock down the sign. And then now this is gonna be the door. And then we run over here, we go through here. And now we just jump through here. So now we're upright again.
Of course, nothing is more challenging
And
than
we
the
just jump through
difficulty
here.
of changing
There's nothing back there.
perspective, of
And then here you
fundamentally
just jump
altering your
back here.
perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions
And now you
that
just
could
grab
not
this.
be found otherwise.
And make it really big. And it'll just break down the floor. And then you go through the elevator. That's the thing, is that we were so close too. Right here, you just always look the other way when you go through the door. You always look at the other side. After you do this, then you just have like 2 last things. So now we got past that. And then we use this. And you have to make sure that you don't look through the water, because then it disappears. Gosh dang it. That's annoying. It makes it quicker if you can just grab it and put it up. That's why I was trying not to go too far away. This turns into that. Then you can grab this.
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up.
I'm pretty sure we go
even
through here.
with the help of triggering mechanisms.
And then, yep. And now we're like right next to the end here. We just have to run up. Yep. And then this. And then we just run forward until we see the arrows. And this will tell us exactly where to go.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if
And
you
now we're
are
in here.
approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
And now we're almost at the end. We just have to go to each wall. Just have to walk to each wall. So we go to this wall, then we walk all the way to this wall, which is right here. And then we walk to the other corner. And then something will appear right in the middle. Now we've reached those. Now we're here. And you don't even have to really mess with this at all. All you have to do is click the alarm clock, you wake up, and then you go over here.
This is highly unusual. It appears you
There
have entered
is
the
this here,
diagnostic framework.
and your goal
Patients do not have access to this dream.
is to create a paradox. So you open this up, you make this big so you can go through it,
Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of
and
dream
then
objects may
you
result in
just
dream integrity.
grab this and you go through this. So now you created a paradox.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload. Please overload for dream explosion. Conclusion dream overcall frame.
That's really hard to do in under 30 minutes apparently, but we are right at the end. And we just went over, which is very sad. We'll get it in under an hour though. That achievement will at least be achieved. This one is actually very straightforward. Everything else in this has been like very complicated, but this area is pretty straightforward.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a
just go straight
place
to each door
where
to
I
each door.
understood
It's
that
very
each of us
straightforward.
begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
That's pretty cool. We just keep going forward. There's something, I think it's right. It's in one of these shadows, can't remember which one, this one. And you just have to follow the sign. Before I went to each corner, because I thought like maybe the black roads would do something, but you can't go there. It's very straightforward. Like, you don't think, like, oh, it's literally just walk to the next area, walk to the next area, no. It's that simple now. Somehow. We need this box. So then we can go up here. Oh, what? I fell.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest
And
challenge
here's
I
the
could
button to
imagine.
wake up. That's how
Because
close we were.
with a lifetime of life
We were
itself
so
behind me,
close.
and all of the weight that it carried, I realized that seeing things the way I wanted to was not as easy as it used to be.
And we woke up. We were so close. This, you just go on the other side of this. And then you just walk up, follow the black road, and then the end. I think we actually walk out this way because that's an infinite loop. Yup. And then we go through here. And then you just follow this pathway to the end of the game.
You're well beyond dreaming now, and further out than anyone has ever come back from. But we hope that you won't get discouraged. After all, if this is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place
This
where a
part's really
different
cool.
point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
you just put these pieces on the square you want to walk to, because they're the color, so they make the color able to be stood on. I'm not sure if over here is a square or not, but I always put this here just in case. And I don't really want to try right now. Don't need that. Or wait, do you have to carry this to walk through? What was it? Oh yeah. You have to put this on the other side to go through, so then you can grab this. That's your path. That's the way you get through, as you use that as a pathway. And then this is your way up. This you could just walk straight down. It just brings you straight down either way. You just go through. Then you just walk to the end of the hallway. It's really cool. And there's the end. Now we just walk through everything we did. Yep, beat the game in under an hour speedrunning. And now we just go through every single level. That's crazy. So close. We almost did it.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realised that all of this has happened exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them. But more often than not, the problem is not that the problems we face can't be solved.
This is a great lesson.
The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our problems from a new perspective. And so, we do the same things again and again and again. And therein, of course, we find exactly the failure we were looking for. Your life will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you have the chance to see things differently. Even though it meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first, you thought outside the box, and you overcame them. Because you saw things from every angle, you understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became, you found your way. In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world, and some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be.
Precisely.
All you've got to do is wait up.
Well, Firebirds, I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I hope you'll have a safe and fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.